Ah, you feeling lucky? Good evening, Arnis. I went ahead and grabbed my two foam blades here so we could demonstrate some more of the cutting. And now I've got two, so black belts will be able to show you some of the cutting maneuvers of the abanico corto. Tonight we'll go through the cutting, but then also all the different follow-up techniques that we can do out of the drill. And so we're going to take it off at number 2 strike tonight, and we'll start with using one blade and then go to 2 for black belts. Of course, brown belts, if you want a new challenge, you're welcome to try this as well. It's a lot of fun. And the nice thing about this is all you really need is just a partner that can swing the stick at you this particular way. If you go slow, it's actually kind of fun. You could do it with almost anybody. So Joey and I are going to demonstrate. So I have my partner. Again, I'm going to use one blade to start. So Joey's going to strike. We're going to number 2 strike. Okay, Joey, what we'll do is we'll slide over just a little bit this way too. Yeah, one more time. Number 2 strike. So block. Now remember, with the abanico, we're never checking the hand. We're using our arm to check. And notice that, well, I definitely don't want to reinforce it because it's a blade, right? So again, I block, and then I come in, and there's my cut. And then here's my disarm. As I disarm, there's an implicit slice there. Okay, so number 1 is disarm. Number 2 will be the wrist lock. So I'm here. So now notice this becomes a cut. I want to be mindful of the blade, pull up on the flat of the blade, dig the edge into the arm. Okay? Number 3 is going to be the bait and trap. Notice again, I'm cutting into the arm, which a lot of times will be a disarm unto itself. Then I cut into the forearm, press down the flat of the blade. Okay? And of course, I can slice out after I'm done. A lot of fun with this, okay? If you have a Nerf sword, make it happen. So again, our next one will be backward throw. So I strike, I come through. Again, this will cut into the arm and I'll come down. Now, if he had a blade, I wouldn't want to let this happen because that would be bad for me. But if he doesn't have a blade, there's a nice trap here and a disarm of his stick, and I can cut him with my blade. I just step back and down he goes. All right? And I can release and slice out. Okay? Come on, Joe. Next will be side by side. So he'll strike, we'll do the same thing. I'll come in, there's my cut 1. I'll come through, there's a leg cut there. I push through, cut into the arm, and then as I throw, I cut the arm and slice. I'm not going to throw tonight, he has the stick. Okay, next will be the arm bar. Last one in the series, so cut, and then cut into the arm, roll, hook with the puño of the knife, or the blade, and here we are. Notice we have follow-ups here that work really well, okay? So again, that gives you an idea with one stick, or in this case, one blade. What we'll do is we'll go to 2 blades, and we're going to switch positions, just so you can see the techniques from the opposite view. Much of this will be the same. There'll be a couple differences. But again, you know, two sticks or 2 blades is a lot of fun. We can do, like if he strikes number 2, we can do palace, where we get both blades going down, right, with the poke, with the knife, again, very useful. We can also do, I'm sorry, one more time, Joe. We can also do cruzada, or crossing motions, where we cross and come through and cut. So there's a lot of different ways we can utilize the double. We are going to focus on abanico tonight, and next week we're hoping to get into some of the others with you. So he strikes, I'm going to block, and then double cut, come down. Now I can't do the usual disarm, so I'll cut into the arm and pop the stick out that way. Okay, good job, Joe. We didn't lose the camera. All right, now bait and trap. So again, I double cut, come down. So this is a cut to the wrist. This is a bait. I come over, I hook the blade, cutting into the arm, and I still have another blade to use. I could very easily slice out. All right. Next will be backward throw, cut into the arm. I can hook on top. I can even lay both blades on top if I want. I like the hook because I could put pressure right on the flat of the blade, dig in with the edge, down he goes. And then here's my disarm if I want to pop that out, and I can cut. Okay? Side by side. Block. Come around. Now I push through, okay? Usually I would say lay the sticks on top. I don't like that with the blade. I actually like it this way because now I can slice. You see how this slices as I go under? And now, there we go. Okay, and again, I can cut out as I release if I don't want to do the throw. Okay, and then last would be armbar. So again, strike happens, block, parry, come across, cutting low, roll the armbar. Now I'll just turn him a little bit. I really like this because I can cut right into the triceps tendon with the blade and lock them down. Then I can interlock the blades to hold pressure. He tries to stand up. He's got a pretty good lock there, even with the foam sword. All right. So I hope that was fun for you. I definitely recommend having something like this to practice with. It does definitely gives you a different viewpoint, and it's honestly just a lot of fun. Did you have fun, Joe? Yeah, you had fun. There you go. I'm going to finish with a couple self-defense techniques tonight. So we'll put the weapons down. And so he's going to grab from the front, and this is going to be both hands on my shoulder. Okay, so really simple. I'm going to trap the hand and then palm heel. The reason why I'm trapping the hands, I want to keep that hand. I'm going to use it. So I palm heel to the nose as a distraction, and I secure and then turn into center lock. Okay, so we'll do the other. We'll just change directions on that. Again, I could do either side, but I'll do the same one so you can see it a little better. I trap and hit, right? Switch the hands, lock. Notice the footwork though. So I step into the strike, trap, and then switch feet on the lock so that all my energy is going toward him. I can bring him all the way down to the ground with this lock. And then I can go into, whatever you like, right? Now, next one, he's behind me. He's going to grab both my shoulders. And there's a couple that we do. We'll start tonight. If he's pushing from behind, he's pushing me that way. The energy's that way. I'm going to go with it. And again, I'm going to drop. And then here's my standing center lock. Okay. Now, from here, you guys know all kinds of transitions. We can lock fingers. We can do all kinds of things. But really, really simple, actually. If he grabs and he's giving me that energy, I like that because, when I step, I'm automatically going into this, right? Now, he backs up a little bit just so we have some space. All I have to do is just walk back, and he's down. And then, again, we can easily go to hammer lock from here. Okay? Or, of course, you have your usual locks. Now, whatever hand you choose, well, it's up to you. It's going to be one or the other. We'll do it one last time. Joey, go on that side just so we can show the other perspective. Again, I can take either hand, but I got to go across my chest. So he pushes. I'm going to step, lift, and I like getting these two fingers. Right, Joe? Yeah, I like those two fingers. Okay? He tries to punch or something. No big deal. I just walk him underneath that. See? See? Right? And then we've got it. I can turn a little more and stretch this out. Okay? He tries to punch. See, I just do that. See, he doesn't know this is coming, so it's kind of fun. Right? He tries to stand up. Okay, fine, you can stand up. Right, yeah. So there's a lot we can do. Okay, and of course, then there's additional throws, takedowns, things we could finish with. So, but work on the basic. Get the standing center lock in there first, okay? Let's give it a try, guys. Thanks, Joe. And so just work on that, practice that. Again, if you don't have a regular Arnis partner, all you need is someone to hold that stick up there and you can work. And in the self-defense, usually I'd say don't practice it at all at home. But, if you're careful and you're really mindful and you don't goof around, you should be able to be successful. Stay safe. Be careful. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.